This visa came in 45 days.
Yes.
Yes.
सैली आपका
Yes.
this is प्रूव हुआ है और आपके हस्बैंड मिस्टर अवेश का कनाडा स्पाउस ओपन वर्क परमिट अप्रूव हुआ है
Yes.
और आपकी जो बिटिया है अदोनिया उनको मिला स्टडी वीजा और जो आपका बेटा है उनको मिला विजिटर वीजा.
Yes. There were a lot of people around were saying no, only Saili should go first because if you apply as a family, you will get rejected. So when we contacted you, you gave us the confidence कि नहीं हो सकता है and you all can go together.
Guarantee and say that Globis के साथ हमारा experience, at least in terms of communication, was not only 100%, but I can say 1000% very, very effective and nice. Percent agree that if your express entry is stuck for a very long time, you can surely try this pathway.
How are you guys?
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Very good evening.
You're doing well, thank you.
I remember, Sally, you called me once. You were very bad state of mind, very confused, what to do, what will happen to the life. You have already put on the papers for resignation and all that.
Yes.
That day was one day, and today is some other day.
Yes.
Smiling faces.
Yes, absolutely.
So I'm literally very happy that you guys got whatever you wanted. आप दोनों offices में हैं शायद अपने. You are not at the same place, I suppose.
No, Avish is working, I'm at home, and my kids have gone to our friend's house because our house is in a mess right now, so that's why.
I can understand. Okay. Sally, आपको मिला है स्टडी वीजा, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
आपका स्टडी
Yes.
दिस इज प्रूव हुआ है और आपके हस्बैंड मिस्टर अवेश का कनाडा स्पाउस ओपन वर्क परमिट अप्रूव हुआ है
Yes.
और आपकी जो बिटिया है अदोनिया who's 8 years old, I suppose, उनको मिला कनाडा ओपन स्टडी परमिट,
Yes.
स्टडी वीजा, बेसिकली स्टडी परमिट.
Study.
और जो आपका बेटा है, आई थिंक मिस्टर मास्टर नोहा, उनको मिला विजिटर वीजा.
Yes.
ग्रेट. आप कतर से हैं, आई थिंक.
Yes, from Qatar.
बेसिकली फ्रॉम पुणे, इंडिया से हैं, लेकिन आप
Yeah.
रहते हैं दोहा में. ओके.
Yes.
कैसे पता लगा हमारे बारे में और इस वीजा के बारे में कि इकट्ठा अप्लाई कर सकते हैं?
तो जब हमारा वीजा का प्रोसेस स्टार्ट होने वाला था, so we were very sure if we go, we have to go as a family and not like me alone going ahead because that was never a case. And Avish found out on YouTube there was one Zoom meeting yours that was happening about families can go together, and that's when the time we contacted you and you gave us an assurance that yes, we all can go together because there were a lot of people around were saying no, only Saili should go first because if you apply as a family, you will get rejected. I mean, Saili will not get through. But when we contacted you, you gave us the confidence कि नहीं हो सकता है and you all can go together, which gave us that hope that yes, it's possible and it's not something that is not impossible. So yes, and then we had a Zoom call with you and then you guided us, and then that's the time we made a decision that yes, we should start the process, and that's when we started the process with you.
जब आपको सब लोग ये बोल रहे थे कि आप ऐसा नहीं कर सकते और फिर कहीं से आपको मेरे बारे में पता लगा और आपको लगा कि हाँ हो सकता है, तो वो फिर कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे आया? तब भी शक चल रहा था दिमाग में या कहते मतलब?
Shak, you always doubt. The mind is made in such a way that you always doubt. But you spoke to us with so much confidence. And one good thing about was that your channel only gave positive reviews. Like we saw so many positive reviews and we saw families going. So it was something that gave us confidence and we trusted it. That's about it. And we knew that it can happen. If others can get it, so can we.
So now, अभी हम सब प्राउडली कह सकते हैं कि कनाडा में स्टडी वीजा, स्पाउस वीजा और अगर आपके 2 बच्चे हैं उनका वीजा इकट्ठा भी लग सकता है.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
100%.
चलिए, बाकी देखिए डॉक्यूमेंटेशन तो आप लोगों ने सब ऑनलाइन हम लोगों को सेंड की. तो मैं आपसे
Yes.
ये चाहूंगा कि जो, क्योंकि आप दोहा में बैठे बटे हुए से इंडिया तो आप आए ही नहीं, हमसे तो
Right.
पहले जूम पे अलग थे, अब दूसरी दफे हम लोग इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हैं फिजिकली, तो आप कभी आए नहीं ऑफिस में. तो ये जो
Right.
सर्विसेज आपको हम लोगों ने दी थी, तो क्या ये इफेक्टिवली काम कर रही थी और ये इसमें आपको लगता है कि किसी तरह का कोई करेक्शन का स्कोप है या बिल्कुल बढ़िया चला? मतलब
Can I answer that, sir, for you?
Yeah.
जी प्लीज गो अहेड.
Most of the documentation part I took care of it submitting. One thing I can assure and say that response हमेशा time पे मिला. We were in touch with 2 of your staff members, and every time from Monday to Friday, whatever time of your office hours that I have sent a WhatsApp, I can just say instant reply tha. So one thing I can assure that this was not our first try for trying to go to Canada. We had tried with multiple agencies before, and just to get in touch with the right person itself was such a task. So one thing I can guarantee and say that Globis के साथ हमारा experience, at least in terms of communication, was not only 100%, but I can say 1000% very, very effective and nice.
Thank you for the nice words.
Most welcome.
And yeah, I mean, I completely agree to what Aves said. There was never a time that we were not heard. Like every time, whenever we had a doubt, it was answered. Even if it was just a 1-minute call, it was answered. So it was never a way that we were not given that attention. I think what made us feel good is that you all treated every client with so much of your own, like it is our responsibility. And we felt the connection that it was never neglected. And we are thankful for that. Though we are away, but we still felt that there's so much strong connection. It was not only us working, but we could say that the entire team was involved in it and to happen to get that visa. So it was like a teamwork, and which we appreciate. As Aves said, we had a lot of wrong experiences before, but this was the best. Like we just felt it connected. That's the thing.
Normally what happens when people, they plan, let's apply their application together. They think they're going to be a lot of such kind of documents which going to be impossible to produce and, get them from the different agencies. So, क्योंकि आप लोगों ने documentation का process सारा किया है. So, आपको क्या लगा कि बहुत मुश्किल है process?
Frankly speaking, sir, documents, जो भी documents थे, हमारे पास available थे. I don't think ऐसा एक भी डॉक्यूमेंट होगा जिसके लिए हमको बहुत ज्यादा भागदौड़ करनी पड़ी. Yes, of course, since we are staying in a different country, few documents we needed from which our parents managed to get it from Pune. But other than that, I don't think there was even one document जिसके लिए we had to apply and which took like many weeks or months. The documentation was straightforward. Whatever was asked was easy. And I also feel that every time we even asked, there was some alternate option also provided. That in case if we don't have something easily available, there was always a backup option given by your team members.
Mr. Avesh, there are a lot of people outside जो लोग वेट कर रहे हैं कि एक्सप्रेस एंट्री में PR हो जाए. आप ही आई थिंक इस लाइन में लगे थे.
Yes.
तो उन लोगों के मैसेज क्या है कि अभी भी वो लाइन में लगे रहें, वेट करें, या ये जो कनाडा फैमिली वीजा है इसके अंदर अप्लाई करें कॉन्करेंट के अंदर और फटाफट कनाडा पहुंचे? उनके लिए क्या संदेश है? क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग आपको देखेंगे अभी. There are a lot of people who are going to watch worldwide.
Right.
And I think this actually going to empower a lot of people outside. So that,
Absolutely.
yeah. What's your take on this now?
So, sir, I can tell you a very long journey. We started our process somewhere in 2016. And like many other couples and many other families who have young children, we had also started this off when we were, in fact, below the age of 30, and I was in my early 30s when we started the process. And no one expected things like, of course, we got some wrong advice. We tried very hard, but it was not an easy task. And we started 2016 end, and now it's almost half of 2023. It's almost been more than almost 7 years, we can say. So it has been a very, very long journey, but we had to keep trying. And when COVID happened, we were very close to getting our PR. Just before COVID happened, we were very, very close to getting our PR, but the draws just stopped. No one expected. In that entire time, our age increased, our points decreased. So we lost the track of it. So now we know that the express entry score right now is very high. Either you need to be very young, plus have a lot of experience, plus have a very different unique skill set, which generally a lot of families or couples of our age would not have a match of everything. So getting express entry right now is quite challenging. So the pathway that we chose through you was through the student pathway, and doing a master's for my wife, and then for me getting an open work permit was also a very difficult decision because it's putting in quite a bit of our savings which we had. But nonetheless, we know for sure that this is one of the best and fastest pathways for us to get our PR. So I can 100% agree that if your express entry is stuck for a very long time, you can surely try this pathway, and don't give up is what I would want to tell all the individuals and couples, because it is very, very disheartening. But if you keep trying and if you get the right advice like from an agency like yours, then 100% your dream to go to a different country and migrate is surely possible if you don't give up.
What I put sum up from what you said is that you started the dream of landing in Canada in 2016, which
Yes.
Finally happened in 2023. It took 7 years.
Yes.
Finally,
It was very long journey.
yeah. And top of it, this visa came in 45 days.
Yes.
Yes.
7 years,
Absolutely.
7 years, one side, and this 45 days, another side. So I think what you said
Yes.
is rightly mentioned. So what Mr. Avesh said is exactly a message to all those people who are watching this film, whatever social media platform, that if in case they have been trying for the express entry or some other ways to get into the Canada, on PR basis. Yeah, and if in case they're not getting it, so this is the right way to get in Canada. And I think this actually going to help you get the dream job done of settling in Canada. I've already mentioned that Sayali got her Canada study visa. Mr. Avesh got his Canada spouse open work permit. They have 2 kids. One kid is above 5. That kid got open study permit, and the second kid got visitor visa. So the nutshell story and the idea of making this video is to take feedback from you about the services that we have been offering to the people. But top of it, we wanted pure message from what was in a horse's mouth. So the
Yes.
people who have been through the process, because they are the one who can actually guide, and people actually trust people in this way. So I wanted your voice to be there in the picture so that people, they find this way first of all, and we can empower them by this. Another thing is, there have been a lot of people, they have been thinking other way around, that we are aged now. This story of 2016, which you started, is not the only story of Sayali and Avesh. This has been a story of a lot of homes worldwide. And now people have actually, grown up in the age. So they think now it's not the right age to get on the study visa. I'll share with you guys and along with all the people who are watching this video that we recently got Canada Family Visa, Concurrent Visa, as if your family got. The gentleman and his wife. The gentleman is 49 years old. So there is no limitation of the age. So if in case anybody watching this video has this question in mind, and I'm now so mature, so that doesn't gonna get me a study permit. So please check this particular thing that I've just recently mentioned. We're gonna be soon shooting a video with those guys even, and we'll be putting up to our social media platform so that people will be connecting more with them if in case they open up and tell them about their profile. I congratulate you both and
Thank
your
you.
kids on getting your dream come
Thank
true,
you.
maybe in 2023, not in 16. And congratulations to both of you from the whole Globis team. And I appreciate that you guys actually believed in us. And finally, we have been able to deliver you what we have been telling you of lately. So thank you very much and happy journey. So live long. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you so much for all your
Thank you
support.
so much.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.